the short answer to this question is always, but prices of drops fluctuate over time, especially with game updates. Zulrah can sometimes make you absolute bank, and other times it can just be a decent moneymaker. There just so happens to be a super easy way to tell if Zulrah is going to make you absolute bank or not, and that is what I'm going to talk about in this video. Right now is actually one of the times when you should be farming Zulrah, and so I will be doing some Zulrah kills while I explain. The determining factor of a good PVM moneymaker is obviously the price of the items dropped. Zulrah happens to drop one of the most traded items in all of old school RuneScape, the Zulrah scale. The Zulrah scale is used as ammunition for the weapons most commonly used in PVM. The weapons are the toxic blowpipe and the toxic trident. Both of these are also Zulrah drops. The Zulrah scale is the drop that makes you the most GP when farming Zulrah. And so when the Zulrah scale is being traded for a higher price, this is when you want to be farming Zulrah. Now this might sound obvious, but here is the good part. In the last year, the lowest price of the Zulrah scale was traded for around 150 GP. The highest price it was traded for was around 300 GP. Even though it is one of the most actively traded items, the price is very volatile after game updates involving PVM. This presents huge opportunity to not only flip Zulrah scales, but to farm Zulrah directly. I personally will look to farm Zulrah anytime I see the price of a Zulrah scale go around 200 GP. I would say that when the scale goes over 200 GP, Zulrah is undeniably the best and most consistent moneymaker in the game. The most beautiful part about Zulrah as a moneymaker is that the scales are dropped with each kill, so it makes it super consistent. However, the price of Zulrah uniques like the blowpipe and toxic staff correlate with the Zulrah scale. Just take a look at these graphs. Not only will Zulrah make you insane consistent money when the price of a Zulrah scale is around 200 GP, but if you get lucky, you will actually be getting rich. If the price of the scale is rising, that means that more people are using it as ammunition. That also means that there are more demand for Zulrah uniques, and so their prices will rise too. Overall, this creates a non-linear relationship between the price of the Zulrah scale and Zulrah being a good moneymaker. It is instead more of an exponential relationship. Even a difference of 10 GP in the Zulrah scale is huge for money-making benefits. On average for the last year, the scale sits around 170-160 GP. So anytime the scale is above 180 GP, I would say it is not a bad time to farm Zulrah. Anytime it is over 200 GP, I think it is by far the best moneymaker, hands down, in my opinion. I did Zulrah around the time of Raids 3 release and made like 8 mil and 63 kills with no uniques. That is absolutely ludicrous. The real reason I pay attention to the Zulrah scale price though is because I really want one of these mutagens that change the serpentine helm. And so I use the scale price as an indicator of when it is a good time to go hunt for that drop or not. So good luck, homies. I'm out. I hope this video helps you, and I hope you make some do-re-mi. Peace.